Shalom. We give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash. The apostles and elders of great millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to Yaki and out there pushing the truth as they say across the four winds. So let me get right to it. I'm going to talk about the covenant, and hopefully give Aki a better understanding. You are new to this truth, a better understanding of the covenant. All right. Covenant in the scriptures. According to the scriptures, here we go. I'm going to start at Hebrews 8, and I'm going to go down to 13. But the point is starts from verse 10. So again, that's Hebrews 8. Start verse 8. Okay. It says, but now he hath obtained a more excellent ministry. Okay. So Hebrews 8, verse 8. For finding fault with them, he said, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. Okay. And so that covenant is with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, the tribe of Judah, right? Now, quickly, I'm going to go to definition of covenant here, which is diatheka. If you scroll down, it's a disposition, arrangement, right? Covenant, a testament. Strong's definition is a position, a contract, covenant, testament. So it's pretty much it's a contract, it's an agreement. All right, it's an arrangement. That's what the covenant stands for. So the covenant means, and let me give her the definition for that. We got covenant, an agreement, contract, treaty, protocol, understanding, a pledge, a promise, a guarantee. All right. So all these terms, all right, can be related to a covenant. All right. Let me get back here. All right. Hebrews 8 and 8. For finding fault with them, he said, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, when I will make a new agreement. Okay. Again, new terms. All right. A pledge. When I will make a new pledge, covenant, with the house of Israel, agreement with the house of Israel, and with the house of Judah. All right. So this is Yahweh making a new agreement, a pledge to Israel, to the house of Israel. All right. 9. Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt. So not according to the old agreement or pledge, all right, that was given to our forefathers, all right, because they continued not in my covenant, and I regarded them not, saith Yahweh. Right? And that agreement that we fall under today, all right, is that pledge and that promise, okay, from Yahawashi and Yahawashi, um, to his people, to the house of Israel. All right, and it's not like the one of old, the old covenant. Okay, um, you know, that was made through the hands of men. You know, through giving the sacrifice and you know, the laws, you know, all the sacrificial laws that were given in the Old Testament. All right. First, for there is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith Yahweh. I will put my laws into their mind, all right, and write them in their hearts. It's also in their mind. All right. Heart is la'ab, which means the mind. All right. And I will be to them a power, and they shall be to me a people. All right. So through this new agreement, this new contract that Yahweh was making with Israel, you know, he's gonna instead of writing his laws like he wrote them, you know, through our forefather Moses on the tablets, he's gonna put them into our minds and into our hearts, you know, into our mind, that we won't forget it. All right, that will always be there. All right. Verse 11, and they shall not teach every man his neighbor and every man his brother. All right, that's talking about amongst Israel. All right, and your neighbors talking amongst Israel, the house of Israel, saying, know the Most High Yahweh, for all shall know me, from the least to the greatest. All right, so with this new covenant, this new agreement, this new contract, all right, that's going to be written on our inward parts, okay, through the Rakakodash. All right, it's always going to be with us. All right, there's not going to be a need to teach one another about the laws. Okay, they're going to be written in our inward parts. All right, where it's always going to dwell through the Rakakodash. Okay. Yahawashi and Yahawashi is going to be known amongst all of Israel and Judah for the, you know, from the least of them to the greatest of them. Verse 12, for I will be merciful to their unrighteous, their sins and their iniquities will I remember no more. Okay, this new covenant is because of Yahawashi. All right, because back then, of course, there was sacrificial laws in order to you know, that was required of the priesthood to make for the sins of the people. Okay, but now that sacrifice, that the sacrifice under that old covenant is not needed anymore. Why? Because of Yahawashi. All right, and this verse right here is explaining that says, "For I will be merciful to their unrighteousness." All right, that's because of the new covenant. The new covenant through the given to us through the blood and the sacrifice of Yahawashi. All right, and their sins and their iniquities will I remember no more. All right. So this new agreement, this new arrangement is because of Yahawashi's sacrifice, right, for our sins. Verse 13. In that he saith, new covenant he hath made. Okay, so the first covenant with the sacrifice of you know the firstborn of the cattle, you know, the goats, the sheep. It's all it's done away with. Okay, and when I say done away with, I mean it's no longer required the way it was required under the old covenant. All right, the sacrifice is no longer required the same. All right, because we are covered by the blood of Yahawashi. All right, and then through the new covenant, now that which decayeth and waxeth old is ready to vanish away. All right. All right. So because of this new covenant, because of the sacrifice of Yahawashi, we were allowed to dwell in this new agreement, this new arrangement that Yahweh, Hashem Yahawashi, made for us. All right, to the house of Israel, to the house of Judah. Right, to you 12 tribes out there. All right. So it made possible through Yahawashi. So in all your sins and you know, keeping the law, the statutes, and commandments to the best of your abilities, you're gonna fall short. Okay, but know that we are under a new agreement. Okay, through Yahawashi. All right. All right, and so we're therefore covered. Right. With that, all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, the honors of the apostles and elders, radiant stone rule well. Peace and blessing to you, Akamat, that person's words, sincerity and truth, and for your diligence and long suffering. Right. Abaradizah, we endure to the end. Shalom.